I had always been fascinated by the mysterious forests of China. After months of planning and anticipation, I finally had the chance to explore this magical place. My journey began with a visit to the panda's home, where I hoped to learn more about the local wildlife and culture. From there, I was determined to discover what secrets the forest held. Little did I know that I would soon be meeting a guide who would lead me down an unexpected path. As the sun rises, the panda's home comes into view. Nestled in the lush green of the forest, the bamboo hut is a peaceful refuge. Inside, the panda can rest and find solace in the silence of the forest. The hut is well constructed and cozy, providing a safe and comfortable place for the panda to call home. After a long and difficult journey, the narrator and their companions finally reached their final destination. Despite the many obstacles they faced, they had persevered and made it to their destination. Now, they could finally rest and enjoy the reward of their labor. After a long and arduous journey, the reward was finally within reach. After months of planning and preparation, the travelers had reached the final destination. Now, they were ready to reap the benefits of their hard work. The reward for their efforts was not just a reward of material wealth, but a reward of knowledge, experience, and understanding. They had learned so much on their journey, and it was only fitting that they be rewarded for the effort they had put in. The reward was the culmination of their journey and the closure they had been searching for. After the reward of completing their mission, the adventurers set out on the journey home. The path was long, but the group was determined to make it back in one piece. Along the way, they encountered many obstacles, from raging rivers to treacherous terrain. But with each challenge, the adventurers grew stronger and closer. Eventually, with their newfound strength, the adventurers were able to make it home safely. The journey had been filled with danger and excitement, but the adventurers were glad to be back in the safety of their own homes. After a long and treacherous journey, the heroes have finally reached their destination. After many trials and tribulations, they have earned the reward they sought. Now, with the journey at an end, they can look back on their accomplishments with pride and satisfaction. The end of the journey is a time to celebrate and reflect on all that has been achieved. It is a time to reflect on the lessons learned and the memories made along the way. The end is a reminder of the journey, its importance, and the courage it took to complete it. The forest was a vast expanse of trees, plants, and wildlife. Everywhere I looked, there were lush green trees, vibrant flowers, and exotic birds. As I walked, I felt the cool breeze on my skin, and the sun's rays filtering through the canopy of leaves. I could hear the buzzing of insects, the chirping of birds, and even the rustling of leaves as the wind blew through the trees. I felt a sense of awe and wonder as I explored the depths of the forest, and I knew that I was in a place of pure magic and beauty. I was soon met by a guide who introduced himself as Hero. He was a small, elderly man, with a friendly face and a kind demeanor. He offered to take me on a tour of the forest, so I could learn more about the panda's home. I accepted his offer, and he began to tell me about the different animals that lived in the forest and the different plants that grew there. He was very knowledgeable and shared many interesting facts about the forest. He also showed me some of the hidden trails that the pandas used to travel around the forest. I was amazed at the beauty of the forest and the diversity of its inhabitants. I followed the guide through the forest, marveling at the beauty of the trees and the animals that I encountered. We stopped at a clearing where he pointed out a giant panda to me. I was filled with awe at the sight of this majestic creature. The guide then led me to a nearby stream, where we watched the panda drink from the water. He explained to me that the stream was the source of the panda's food and water, and he also pointed out the various plants that the panda ate. I was amazed by the knowledge of the guide, and the way he was able to show me the wonders of the forest. After spending some time observing the panda, we made our way back to the village. The narrator was filled with anticipation as they continued their journey through the mysterious forest. Along the way, they encountered a variety of friendly animals, from birds to deer to foxes. The narrator was delighted to make friends with these creatures, and the guide explained the importance of respecting the wildlife. The narrator was amazed at how quickly the animals had accepted them into their world. The adventurers were excited to explore the forest. With their swords in hand, they began to make their way through the dense foliage. The trees were tall, and the air was thick with humidity. The group moved carefully and cautiously, aware that danger could lurk around any corner. As they ventured deeper into the forest, they began to discover all sorts of strange and wonderful creatures. They encountered giant spiders, giant bats, and even a few dragons, spiders. The adventurers were enthralled by the beauty and danger of the forest, and they continued on their journey, determined to find out what else the forest had to offer. After exploring the forest, the adventurers began to realize the dangers they were facing. As they ventured further, they encountered a variety of creatures and obstacles that put their courage and strength to the test. The group encountered wild animals, dangerous terrain, and a variety of monsters that threatened their safety. There were also rumors of a powerful creature lurking in the depths of the forest that could pose a serious threat to the adventurers. Despite the danger, the group pressed on, determined to reach their destination. The adventure continued as the group ventured further into the forest. They encountered a variety of obstacles along the way, from deep ravines to thick undergrowth. As they pushed on, they were met with an ever more mysterious and dangerous environment. They had to be on their guard for any creatures that might be lurking in the shadows. With determination and courage, they persevered and eventually reached the end of their journey. The adventurers had finally reached the end of their journey. After facing many dangers and exploring the depths of the forest, they had come to the end of their adventure. They were exhausted, but also filled with a sense of accomplishment and pride. They had completed their mission and were ready to return home.
If you enjoyed this video, Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from us. We'll be bringing you more exciting stories and videos like this one. See you next time.